This is what your push jerk is going to look like. Feel the mic hitting the PVC pipe. Set up for this. Your feet are going to be in your jumping stance. If you don't know where that is, that's approximately hip width. Or you can do a little wipe your feet on the mat like you're walking to your house with muddy shoes. Hands, first of all, we're going to take the PVC pipe, put it on the ground behind us. Almost forgot. All right, so we're going to start in that jumping stance with our hands by our side. All I want to see right now is a vertical dip and a vertical jump. Okay? Dip, jump, and land. You ready? Get set, go. And stand. And go. Very good, Meg. Nice and vertical. I just want to see that vertical dip and vertical jump. And go. And stand. Katie, try to bring your hips forward a little bit. Think about pushing your knees forward in the dip versus pushing your hips back. And go. A little better. Yeah, imagine you're sliding your butt and your shoulders down a wall when you dip. Does that make sense? All right, try one more time. And go. A little better. Now, don't dip so low, right? So think about short, shallow dip. All you need is like 1 or 2 inches, okay? Now, same thing, dip, jump, and land. I want you to think squeeze your butt and squeeze your quads when you jump. Some of you are already doing that. That's great. Just keep doing it. Get set. Go. And stand. Kim, I need you to squeeze your butt a little harder for me, all right? Go. And stand. Mike, remember, straight up and down. Think, push your knees forward as you dip. One more time. Go. And stand. So Anastasia, a little shallower on the dip, a little less of a dip, and squeeze your butt hard when you jump. All right, now, hands up to your shoulders. Bring your elbows. Your elbows don't need to point straight forward, but I want them in a little bit. So in and a little bit out, right? Or out like out forward, not out that way. In and like away from your torso. Miscommunication. Kim, can you bring your hands out a little bit? Yeah, that's much better. All right, we're going to keep our hands in this position as we dip and jump. Remember, still vertical dip in the torso. And go. And stand. Squeeze your butt, Katie. That was better on the dip, though. I like the dip. Now squeeze your butt hard. And go. And stand. Miles, I know you're trying to get your thing and get under the bar, but I still want you to squeeze that butt nice and hard. One more time. And go. And stand. Tori, I'm going to give you a little feedback here. All right. When you dip, I want you to slide down the pipe. Go slide. Go. Did you feel that? See how you push the pipe? You push your shoulders forward, right? So go slow. Keep your shoulder in line with the pipe. Go slow. Go down. Bring the shoulder back. Slide down. Slide down. Slide. Feel that? That's better. That's it. You feel that? That's how you want to feel when you dip. Now stand up. Right. Makes sense. So it does not need to be a deep dip, right? We can go a shallow dip is all we need, all right? But that was much better. That's the dip you want to have. That way that bar goes nice and straight up and down. Okay, now we're going to actually jerk the invisible barbell that we have. So with the elbows in the same position, like 30 degrees out in front of the torso, feet under your hips, we're going to tighten up that belly. Yep, tight. If I come by and tap you, I'm not going to do it, but I might do it. Woo. Every day's Meg Day. Every day is Meg Day. All right, from there, we're going to dip, jump, and then we're going to push ourselves onto this imaginary bar. Watch me real quick. All right, it's jump first, then push under the bar. Get set. Go. And stand. That was good, Katie. I like the timing there. Reset. Go. And stand. Not bad, Kim. Let's delay that press just a little bit longer. And when you're dipping, see if we can keep the elbows in the same position the whole time. That was really good. Reset one more time. Miles, can you bring your elbows in a little for me? Good. Go. And stand. I like the timing, Mike. Straight up and down that dip. Yeah, so this is what's happening, right? I want to see more of that. Again, it's hard when you're used to like that other position, but just think about pushing the knees forward so that torso stays nice and vertical. Beautiful. Now, the timing there, if you're struggling with that a little bit, is you're trying to straighten your arms at the exact same moment as your feet land on the floor. So watch me do it one more time. Watch my arms and listen for my feet. You hear that? You hear the thump at the same time as my arms straighten. Does that make sense? That's what you're aiming for. Let's do one more with that in mind. You ready? Get set. Elbows in a little bit. There you go. Go. And stand. That was really good, Anastasia. One thing I want you to think about is going a little bit slower on the dip. You're like dropping into it, right? You think control dip and then explode on the drive. Good. Now, I'm going to take this invisible barbell and I want to have a nice straight bar path, okay? So how do I do that? I pull my chin back slightly as I'm driving my hips open or driving my body up so that I clear a straight path for the bar. So watch my hands going straight up and down, or at least they should be. Maybe I'm not doing that. I don't know. Was it? Okay, good. Yeah, Mike's got my back over here. All right. Get set. Straight up and down. Pull your chin back as you drive your hips open. Go. What was wrong? You're like, that was just like, you're looking at me, so just all went away. All went away. All right. We'll come back to you, all right? Get set. It is weird to do without a barbell, but that's what makes you better. Pull your ribs down a little for me, Miles. Tighten up to the belly. Much better. Go. And stand. Yeah. Yeah, remember that, just like that pass-through we talked about, we don't want to overarch too much. Okay? Does that make sense with the timing a little bit and with the bar path a little bit? Okay, now we're going to pick up that PVC pipe. Now we should, in theory, be able to get our chin out of the way and not hit our chin with the bar, right? That's the goal. So we're going to do the exact same thing. Feet under the hips, hands just outside the shoulders. Go ahead and give me a full grip on that bar. Pull the bar back as you push your elbows forward a little bit, right? Get them as close to like 30 to 45 degrees out in front of you as you can, right? If you're one of those superhuman people that can get the bar to actually touch your shoulder. Oh, look at that. That's ideal. That's what we want to see. Yeah, don't mimic me, like my terrible mobility. See if you can get that bar to touch your shoulders. All right, in that position, tighten up that belly, tighten, tighten, tighten. All right, we're going to dip, drive, and as we drive, our chin's going to come back. We're going to press that bar straight, or press ourselves straight under that bar. Excuse me. I'm not going to watch you this time, Katie. And go. And stand. All right, Meg, not bad. Straight up and down on that dip, though. All right, reset. Tori, can you bring your elbows up just a little more? There you go. And go. And stand. Let's delay that press just a little bit longer. Remember, think 1, 2. Squeeze your butt and quads on 1, then push yourself under the bar and land in that partial squat on 2. So up on 1, down on 2. All right, one more time. Get set. And go. And stand. That was pretty good. The timing was there, right? We're still kind of working on the vertical dip a little bit and the bar path, but the timing was there. That was good. Okay, now a couple more things we want to do before we get barbells out. Number 1 is when we land with that barbell overhead, we're going to have what we call active shoulders. What that means is you are pushing up into that bar aggressively. So not only are your arms straight, but I want you to imagine like the ceiling is falling on your hands and you're trying to keep that ceiling from falling on your head. So push up into that bar hard. You ready? Get set. We're going to freeze in that landing position when we land with that PVC pipe. You ready? Elbows up just a little bit. There you go. And go. Freeze. Hold it. Hold it. Push that bar back from your Mike. Push it back. Push it back. Push it back. Good fight. Good fight. And stand. Good. Right. Why did I want Mike to push his bar back? I want to get that bar lined up over his feet, right? Right? And when he's in that position, it's kind of tough, but I want him to fight for it. So we want to keep that bar over our feet. You can think about pushing your ears through your arms. That's another one we can think about. All right, let's do that one more time. Nice active shoulders overhead. Get set. Go. Hold it, and stand. Good, Katie. See, when you don't think that I'm looking, you do so well. I have to like Jedi trick. I have to like look at someone else and go, and then like switch to Katie. All right, now, final thing we want to think about is what's going on down here. Now, I told you guys earlier to tighten up your belly when you were here. It's even more important and more difficult to do once the bar goes into that overhead position. So as we push ourselves under the bar. So I want you to brace like I'm going to punch you in the stomach. I'm not going to do it. Maybe. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to punch you in the stomach, but I want you to brace as though I'm going to, right? Get set. Elbows forward. Tighten up your belly. Feet should be in that jumping position. Beautiful. I think you're good, Malin. No one's in there. Right? Remember, dip, drive, then press under the bar. Anastasia, can you bring your feet a little closer together? Good. Get set. Go. And stand. Hold it. Tight, tight, tight. Bring it down. Good. Nice mouse. Still remember, squeeze your butt. I know you're so used to getting under that bar fast. We want to squeeze that bar hard. Let's do that a couple more times. Get set. Elbows forward. Good. And go. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Get that back in position. All right. Stand. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now everybody's going to use that excuse, Katie. Well, you were watching, so it was bad. That's all it was, right? Remember, vertical dip, and then we drive. Think jump first, then push under the bar. Think of this as almost like 2 separate movements. Drive, then push under the bar. 1, then 2. Last one, I promise. You ready? Hold that landing position. You can do it. Get set. Go. Hold it tight. Tight belly, tight belly. Very nice. And stand and bring it down. Right, so lots to think about here, right? Big picture things I want you to really take away, though, are the timing of the hips and the shoulders. Drive first, then push under the bar. If we can get a good finish position overhead, that's really ideal. We want to have that bar landing right over the feet the whole time or staying over the feet the whole time. And remember, we are getting under the bar. We're not just pushing the bar up. We're pushing ourselves down. Any questions? All right, we're going to get barbells out, and we're going to do one set all together, and then we'll let you guys start